Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the MLBB Hero Guide series. Today's guide will revolve around Granger, who recently got a revamp to his kit. Now with his revamp, his playstyle and kit changed quite a bit, so I'll make sure to explain it in detail. But before we start, if you want to see more videos like this or get notified of a new video for a hero you want, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now without further ado, let's get right into it. Granger's kit, passive, Capriccio. Granger has two energy bars, one for his gun and the other for his cannon. Both bars start with 800 points of energy, and each minion or creep kill increases that amount by 6, while hero kills or assists increase it by 12, up to a maximum of 9,999 stacks. But it's almost impossible to get that many, since it requires hundreds of kills to reach that limit. And unlike other energy bars, Granger's regen isn't affected by items nor by spawn. However, to balance it, you can kill minions and creeps to regen 5%, while hero kills and assists regen 10%. Mind you that the energy costs don't get affected by buffs, unlike other assassins like Fanny and Hayabusa. Now onto the skills. Granger has 3 skills: Rhapsody, Rondo, and Death Sonata. Rhapsody. Granger rapidly fires 6 bullets in the target direction, with the last bullet guaranteeing to crit with an extra 15% movement speed as a bonus. And here comes the new part of the skill. Unlike before, the skill has almost no cooldown now, but instead relies on his gun energy to be activated, with each bullet costing 70 points of energy and a minimum of 420 points of energy to be activated. Rondo. Once used, Granger dashes in the target direction, restoring energy for his gun, with the regen percentage going from 15% to 25% at max level. This skill can be used while Rhapsody is active, and its cooldown gets reduced by constantly hitting an enemy with Rhapsody. Death Sonata. Granger fires his cannon in the target direction, dealing AoE damage and revealing enemies hit, while slowing them down for a short duration of time. The skill requires 250 cannon energy for each shot and can be used while Rhapsody is active. Build. Prior to the revamp, you would usually build Granger with crit items and endless battle. However, after his revamp, his playstyle changed completely and doesn't rely on crit anymore. Instead, you want more physical attack than crit. So I would recommend this build. Now, if you want to sustain more in fights, then you can swap Malefic Roar with Brute Force. Emblem. For your main emblem, you want to use the Assassin emblem for the penetration and attack. As for secondary emblems, you want Rupture, Weapons Master, and Lethal Ignition. Battle Spell. For spells, you have 2 options. Really, one being Flicker for side lanes and Retribution if you want to go jungle. However, his effectiveness as a jungler dropped after his revamp. So I recommend you only use him as a jungler if you're experienced enough. Playstyle. Since Granger's energy is low in the early game, you want to prioritize farming stacks safely and fast, so you can use your skills more in team fights. Now, when in a fight, you mainly want to use Rhapsody to deal damage and finish the enemy with a Death Sonata. However, towards the end game, with around 800 plus stacks, you can almost kill a squishy enemy with Death Sonata alone from a far distance. Tips. You can use Death Sonata to clear minions and still get stacks without the need to be close or in the lane. Likewise, you can use the skill to steal creeps from enemy junglers if timed well. That will be all for the revamped Granger. Hope you found this video helpful. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more guides, and perhaps comment who you want me to make a guide for next.